Yeah.
All those places are not in Israel. They're in Palestine. So sometime or somehow they believe it's a religious war. It is not. In fact, some of the people who are leading Palestine today and even before were Christians. Hanan Ashrawi is a Christian. But because they hear Hanan Ashrawi, they think he must be a Muslim. This is not an Islam and Christianity war, no. And there are people in Israel who are opposed to what is going on. It's not war about religion, it's about war about land.
So if we put that contentious matter aside, and he talks about some other important information, how the financial system is skewed against us. He talked about the influence of women, especially Ghana having the first vice president. And he went on to talk about the fact that Africa is the future. I repeat. Let me say it louder, he said, I think if I will quote him. Africa is the future. What you have to say?
He's right.
You think we are doing enough for Africa to be the future?
The future for Africa is because Africa is the continent with the youngest population.
Agreed, but it's not enough to be young.
No, we
will grow.
But we are growing. If you look
what are we growing with?
If you look at what is happening in Africa now among the youth,
yeah.
Look at Kenya, look at Rwanda. The Gen Zs are changing things. What we need is a support from the system to be able to make the growth a bigger one to touch everybody. We shouldn't have a growth that benefits just a few. We must open up opportunity for young people to be able to realize their ambitions and their dreams.
Yeah.
In Ghana here, look, over 70% or more of the people are below 44 years of age. The country is young. So this has implication on what we should be doing as a country. What are we putting in place to ensure that we address the unemployment situation that we are facing currently? Yeah. The Gen Z, the universities are churning out thousands of people every year. How many of them are getting into jobs? We need to look at that and see how best we can connect industry to academia so that they can produce people that will be fitting or fit for purpose when they come out of job. And also government must create an enabling environment for the private sector to thrive. And the private sector must learn to structure itself very well, to grow beyond sole proprietorship. Most of them, even though they are big companies, big groups, they run like a sole proprietorship, like Indian corner shops in London.
Thank you very much. On that note, we will wrap up. Before we wrap up, I will say that, so in effect, President Mahama's speech at the General Assembly, United Nations, has become the standard, the blueprint for our future speech at the General Assembly.
Be bold.
Boldness.
Boldness.
Okay. Now,